Hello YouTube and welcome to this edition of Race Car Fabrication and Restoration. I'm Ronnie Humphrey, and as always I appreciate you guys joining us today. We are at the Texas Motor Speedway for the annual Pate swap meet, and it is the largest swap meet they have ever had here, and we are going to spend some time today at the swap meet plus show you around, and a special treat, I'm going to show you my new purchase I just picked up. So hang in there. I hope you enjoy. Well, those of you who keep up with the channel, you know that I sold the 67 Nova that we had restored to a guy up in Virginia. Well, this is a surprise. I was telling you about, we had a new project coming, and we've got this thing from a man in Salina, Kansas. Hasn't been raced in many years, and I had to go up through Kansas and Missouri and Oklahoma this week. I actually bought it a month ago, actually right before I sold the Nova. But we came in and picked it up while I was going for work this week and brought it down here. So we're on our way back home here. That's why we're here at the Texas Motor Speedway. I'm having to work with some not very much good tool selection, but we're going to see if we can get a battery in this thing, see if we can get this thing fired up and do a little engine check, because I don't even know how to crank the thing. This is my emergency roadside toolbox, and I need a pair of vice grips, and I think my brother over there, he's got a good bit of stuff. I'm going to check see what he's got, but I don't have enough in here. I need to do a little metal fabrication here, but we may just have to see what he's got. Okay, I wish I was in my shop, but I'm just killing some time. My brothers are over there selling parts, and I'm working old Black Beauty here. I went and finally found a battery that would work with the help of a hacksaw. We made it fit here, and we was going to try to run an Optima originally, but as I was saying, the Optima was the wrong size, so we had to do a little alteration here on the on the battery cage. I'm cutting some pieces out. A little tough to do, but hey, I ain't got nothing else to do, so we'll try to see if we can get this thing cut out and get this battery in here, and I want to fire this thing up. Oh, okay, so we can break this piece out here now, and I think we can get the battery in it then. Okay, I got the piece here broke out with the vice grips, and we're going to try to see if we can put this battery back in here and see if this thing will crank. If I can try to get the battery connections hooked onto it. We'll go back and we'll get to the shop. We'll clean all this stuff up later. Okay, get this one tightened up, and we'll see if this thing will turn over. How about that? It does run. Be right back with you. I found my cover that came with the car. It's not going to work because of just a newer style battery, and we'll have to reshape this a little bit at the shop. We got to extend this out a little bit, make it a little bit wider. But we're going to just try to see if we can get a strap and just strap it in there, hold it temporarily while we're going down the road. And I think that's going to be a wrap. So let's get this thing back together and see if we can go check out what's going on here at the swap meet. Well, we got the wheel back on. Let's see if we can get this spinner nut back on. I got to make a wrench to be able to get these spinners off. But for now, we'll just use an old-fashioned hammer. Okay, we're going to take a quick tour here at just one row at the Pate swap meet. Still got people coming in. You can see a little bit of everything here as always. See some go-kart tires down here. I need those for the track. Those are like asphalt tires, so I always see a little bit of everything at Pate. Oh, and for those of you who's never been here before, it literally takes all day to walk this thing. And that's if you don't stop and look at a single item. It would take you all day to walk the whole Pate swap meet. It covers the whole asphalt area of the Texas Motor Speedway parking area. And here you go, this kind of stuff you see here. How about that? It's like a Honda, I think that's a 554 on a three-wheeler frame. But it would take you all day to be able to walk this thing. And since it's the biggest one this year, it's actually has overflow out into the grass parking area. So again, it's just amazing how big this thing is. But we'll do a couple of clips here and let you see what's going on. I need to go try to find a small ratchet. We'll swap. I love these old Honda 70. Look at that. I think that's CL70, I think. SL7. Oh, XR75. Boy, I wanted one of them so bad when I was a kid. But I had to stick with my Z50. That's all my dad would ever get. I begged for a XR, but Model T, or Model A rather. Anything you need for any car you can find at the Pate swap meet. If you want an antique bicycle, there you go. The vintage stuff is really big at Pate. The old signs, the old oil cans. The people here are pretty vintage too. Hope my wife doesn't go by this booth and see all the signs. She'll be bringing them back home. People here, H&H or out of Arkansas, or H&R or whatever, they have got everything in the world you need. I actually bought a hood from them for my Nova, for the 67 Nova we restored. All right, we're going to look around up here at this guy with all the tool stuff and see if we can come up with a little small ratchet strap. He's got everything in the world, so we'll see what we can come up with here. See if we can find a safe parking spot here. All right. There's some interesting contraptions that's been built here. How about that? Unfortunately, we only have one day to spend here this year. As I was saying earlier, we've been on the road all week since last Sunday. This is the 5th day we've been on the road for work. And we were up in Kansas and Missouri and Oklahoma and drove down here last night to Texas Motor Speedway. And we'll probably go home tonight. I want to get back to the shop and get working on the Buick. We're just going to make a really, really fast walkthrough today. And I really don't need anything. If I see something that looks kind of interesting, we may consider it. But But we just enjoy coming here and just look around and visiting with family and stuff. It's always a lot of fun. I'm going to walk around here a little bit and show you a couple of items I find interesting as I walk around on foot. This is a flathead, pretty nice with a blower on top of it. But we're just going to try to do some short shots here for you of some interesting projects. I like his COE cab over engine General Motors truck. Pretty nice. Those got real popular here in the last couple of years. As I was saying earlier, this is the biggest Pate swap meet they've ever had. They have never had to go outside the main parking lot. And they are out here on the grass this year. It's incredible the number of vendors that's here this year. Oh, hon, this is Yamaha. That's a BSA or what that is there. I think the chopper craze has finally gone away, but there's one if somebody's looking for one. I love this bus here. It's got 3 ACs in it, and I can tell you, you better take all 3. I guarantee you that thing is not insulated very well, but that is cool. That's nice. So you got the women legs coming out the back window there with the stockings on, trying to get in.
Maybe trying to get out.
Or maybe trying to get out. A couple interesting bikes over here. The nice chopper. Like I say, I think they're a lot less popular now than what they were. But this Batman bike is just too cool. That is just too cool. That's cool. Well, I couldn't help but stop and look at this thing. You talking about dated. How about that? 2-stroke, twin powered, individual bearings on each tire, so it wasn't a live axle. That is crazy. That is crazy. Can be yours for $1,250. Nice set of go-kart tires there if you need some. That's just a nice ride right there. That's just a nice ride. I think it's 64, should be.
OMG, babe, stop.
Like I say, you can find anything at Pate. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed a real fast look at this year's 2022 Pate swap meet, and we're going to load up and, well, actually already loaded up. We're fixing to head back to Shreveport. We've been gone all week, and we're going to try to get back and get some rest in my own bed. That's the plan. As always, appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and we'll see you next time on Race Car Fabrication and Restoration. God bless you. You take care.